Hi everyone, welcome to a special bonus video for my 12 Days of Interactive December Dailies video series. This video is actually part of the December Daily YouTube pop for the December Daily Anything Goes Inspiration group on Facebook. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe for more December Daily videos as well as check out my Instagram for more inspiration. So today I'll be showing you how to make this fun pop-up page with pockets that I created to hold some photos of my Christmas decorations around the house. Now the reason why this page looks a bit strange is because I've just temporarily adhered this page onto here because I don't know whether it's going to flip out this way or whether it's going to flip out this way and which side I'm going to keep these holes. So that's why this page looks a bit funny. I used an Ali Edwards digital stamp, as well as pattern papers from Cocoa Daisy. And here is the magical pop-up. I also used a digital cut file from Carrie Bradford Studios, and I created these fun tags. And these just hold some of my photos around the house. So if you'd like to find out how to create this pop-up page, you can keep watching. I will be dividing this video up into two parts, in the efforts of saving time. Be sure to find the link to the second video down below. To get started, I've cut a piece of patterned paper at 10 inches by 8 3/8 of an inch. And I've scored it in half, so 5 inches in on the 10-inch side, and then I've punched holes on one of the sides. Now, at the end of, I haven't decided what day this is going to go on yet, but when I do decide, it can either flip this way, or it can be on the back of the page and flip out this way. So, depending on what side this page will be in my album, I'll probably cut down, either these set of holes so that it attaches into the album here and flips out, or I'll cut off this set of holes so that it attaches into the album like this and then flips out like that. So to remind me of that, I've also just marked temporarily with some washi tape where that 3/8 of an inch mark is. Coincidentally, the washi tape is also 3/8 of an inch wide, so I don't want anything to be overhanging this piece of washi tape here, because if it does, then there is a chance that I might have to cut it off when I go to cut off the holes on one of the sides. So next thing we need is a piece of white cardstock. I've cut this at 7 inches by 4.5 inches. On the 7-inch side, I've scored it in half, so that's at 3.5 inches right here. And on the 4.5-inch side, I've scored at 1/2 inch here. What I've done is I've also applied score tape onto one of the sides on this flap, as well as washi tape onto the back of this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all fold this in half, and then we're going to taper this corner. Now, when I say taper, that means that we're going to cut diagonally from this edge here to the corner where the score line here meets the score line here. So just like so. So that when you open it, it has a little triangle cut off. In addition, I'm just going to use my We Are Memory Keepers corner punch. I'm going to use the angle side to create nice even angles on both sides so that it kind of looks like a bit of a tag shape here. Don't need this sticking out anymore. So next we're going to create some pockets onto this page here. I've cut two pieces here at 4 inches by 4.5 inches. So 4 inches by 4.5 inches. On the 4-inch side, I've scored at 1/2 inch here. And then on the 4.5 inch side, I've scored at 1/2 inch and 4 inches. So basically we're scoring, there's 1/2 inch mark here, 1/2 inch mark here, and 1/2 inch mark here. And I've done that to both pieces here. In addition, I've applied score tape to all 3 sides that I've scored. So we're going to taper the corners on both of these. So on this piece, what I'm going to do is, you see where these 2 score lines intersect? I'm just going to cut diagonally across there. So, like so. On this side as well. Sometimes it's easier to see on the side that I've scored, like so. And we're going to fold backwards, like that. And so the reason why we cut off those corners is so that when we're folding these down, it creates less of an overlap here, so there's less bulk. So I might have to cut this one down a tiny bit, because I do notice it was overlapping a bit. And that's a bit better there. We'll fold this one in the same way. Right on those score lines. This one, I cut the corners pretty well. Don't need that anymore. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the corners, punch the corners on these ones as well, so that we get kind of like the same tag shaped look on these ones. And you want to make sure that you're punching the tops of the pockets, so not the one that has so these corners here. All right, now we're going to put our pockets down onto this flap here. I might need to put my head into the view of this camera to get things lined up straight. Basically what you want to do is you want to attach this pocket so that it's not overhanging here. And it's not overhanging the bottom of this flap here. So right about there is where I want it. Generally what I like to do is I like to take my craft tweezers, line it up on the bottom edge, make sure that's straight, and then I lift up one of the edges and peel off the tape backing on one of the edges first, so that when I tuck it below, I know that's in the right place. And then I go ahead and I remove the tape backing off of the other 2 edges and stick it down. So we're going to do the same for this other pocket here. So same thing, line it up with the edge. Like so. So the next thing I want to do is I've cut down a few pieces of pattern paper to go inside this piece here to create kind of like a lining for my pocket. So I'm going to punch the corners here. And I've already applied score tape onto the backs of these. And I've also cut down 2 squares to fit right in here. So I'm going to have to punch the corners on those as well. So we have a pocket here and a pocket here. The next thing we want to do is attach this to this page so that it pops up like so. So the way we're going to do that, and this is also why I put washi tape on the back as well, so that that seam looks a bit nicer, and otherwise it would just be some white cardstock there. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to lie this flat up against the corner. So we want this corner piece to be right in that corner there. And we want this piece here not to overhang that 3/8 of an inch mark here. So we're just going to make sure that it fits in when we close it and that it doesn't overhang. So about right there is where I want it to be. And we're going to remove the score tape backing on one of these sides. While I'm pressing this down and pressing it into this corner, I'm going to fold down my page like so. Flip it onto the other side, remove the tape backing, and press this side down as well. So that when this page opens, you get the pop-up effect, like so. So I've also made a couple of tags for the insides of these pockets. This page is going to be documenting my decorations for this year. And I have some journaling in here as well. And so these will just go in here. Remember to keep your embellishments on these tags flat because they do need to fit into these pockets. And I will be decorating the rest of this page in the next video.